Queen, Stone Cold Crazy. Let's play through all the different sections of the song right off the top here. Go back through afterwards. A little more explanation, some guidance if you need that. Please help out the channel. Hit that subscription button. Got a lot of videos coming out. You do not want to miss it. Alright, Stone Cold Crazy. Let's go. So intro, we just have this harmonic and a little bit of tremolo whammy going on. So 7th fret here, just hit that harmonic, get plenty of gain on here, some distortion. And then just do some dips. Kind of arbitrary, random dips there. And we just kick right into the main riff. This is going to be palm muted at the start. And some pretty fast picking going on here. We're going to go 1 on the E to 3, strum that about 5 times, palm muted. Okay, and then we can just quickly come off to open as a little transitional note to our B flat chord here. Okay, 1 on the A, 3 on the D and G, just B flat power chord. You hit that and just let that ring for the rest of that measure and most of the next. And then quickly, like we're going to come back to that open E just as that transitional thing. And then we'll just right back into our 1 to 3 hammer on. But this time we're only going to hit it a couple of times. And then just drop down the string, do the same thing, 1 to 3, hit the 3 a couple times on the A. Alright. We'll hit it to start the final measure. Go 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just interesting little timing going on there. So slowly here. It's just a matter of getting the feel of it, get the timing on it. And there's a little variant of this that comes in at the top there. You know, after we do it the usual way for the couple times, then we just throw this little bit in, where we start it by doing D string 3 to 5, so just the octave of what we were doing, and just kind of pick it the same way, 3 to 5, hit the 5 a few times. But now we can do a little extra here where we do like a pull off. We go 5, 3, open on the D. Alright, and then just land on that 1 of the A. Alright, and the rest kind of is the same from there. First verse, pretty basic. We're just kind of tacit for most of it. You just kind of hit this G note, you know, 3 on the E, and you just slide it out and rest. First chorus, just hit a C power chord here, 3 on the A, 5 on the D and G. Hold it for about a measure and a half. Just before the second measure's out, we just lift off of those 5s, so we're just 3s on the A, D, and G there. It's like a B flat with the C bass note. And then just come right back to that C5 for the third measure and just keep it for like the third measure, rest that final measure. Get into this first solo. It's kind of coming off of, you know, that little scale there, but it kind of keeps it going, all right? So we're going to start this by, after our, you know, end of the chorus scale, we go to 5D, 2, 3, 4 on the G. All right, just kind of picking up again because it's a key shift into the chorus. All right, and then we just come all the way up here to 10 on the B, give that a bend and just hold it. All right, now we're going to bend release the 10 off to 7 of the B, bend release the 9G off to 7 of the G, 9D, 7G, 9D. All right, stay in that same area. Will be 7G, hit the 9D, slide it down to 7 to 5, then come back from the 7D, pull it off to 5, slide that 7D up to 9, 7G, 9D. So something like, okay, just kind of like down and then hammer back up, slide up. Just finish with the pull off 9 to 7G to 9D. All right, and just cap it off by doing 9-7 on the D, 9-7A, kind of a big scale down, and then 5 of the A, give it a little bend, and then just end on 7 of the E. Second verse, kind of add a little things that happen in there. You know, we still hit our G note and then just rest for, you know, a couple measures. All right, and then we throw this little bit in at the end of the fourth measure, just a few dead strings. Okay, and then just 5s on the DGB for part of a C. All right, just a little thing in the background there. Rest a couple measures, and then that third measure, we just kind of build up by hitting this G minor 7, so just bar all the 3s, 5 on the A. All right, and then it'll just lead us into the next section. Next chorus here, we hit our C power chord, and then rest, and then we do our little C with the, or B flat with the C bass note, and we're just coming off to the 3s again. But now we just want to come up and hit this higher C power chord at A to the E with the 10s on the A and D, because we're going to do a big slide out and slide back up. Okay. Key shifting into another solo here. We'll be at our B flat. All right, 1 on the A, 3 on the D and G there. Then we just bump it up to the B. All right, so just 1 fret higher, 2 on the A with the 4 on the D and G there. All right, now we do a bit of a scale up. Open to second on the E, couple opens on the A to second on the A. Okay, slide 5 up to 9 of the A. Then we go 7, 9D, hammer on. Bend the 9G, release off to 7. All right, then we'll come up and bend that 10 of the B, release it off to 7. Then we go 9, 7, 9, 7, pull off on the G. Bend the 10 on the high E. Alright, coming off of our 10 on the high E bend, we release it, come off to 7 of the E, bend the 10 on the B, hit a couple 7s on the E, bend and release that 10 on the B off to 7. Alright, and then we'll stay in this area. We'll bend the 9 on the G, hit the 7 B, release the 9 on the G, come off to 7, 9, 7. Bend the 9 again on the G, off to 7, and this is part of a big scale down. Okay, 9, 7 on the D, 9, slide down to 5 of the A. Now we get to do this funky scaling up thing. It's kind of the same shape, and we're just kind of chromatically moving it. It'll start kind of messing around here at the 8 on the G with the 9B. Just slide up to the 8. Pull off from the 9B to open. Okay, back to the 8G to the 9B, and then we start this bit where we'll have our 8 on the G there, and then we're going to go 10, 7 on the B under it. All right, and this is the shape that we're going to be using. Okay, so we go through that once, bring it up a fret, then we're 11, 8B, 9G, bring that up, 12, 9B, 10G, 13, 10 to the 12, 14, 11 to the 13, and then 15, 12 on the B, and that'll get us to 14G. Okay, and then 16, 13 to 14 on the G. And then just finish with a few bends on the 17 of the high E. Okay, so slowly here would be. In the ending chorus, nothing crazy going on here. We just hit that C power chord, but we don't really do anything after that. We just rest for the remainder of the chorus. All right, and then there's just a few extra counts, and then we finish on this G power chord. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.